Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Scott Ledterman, GM for the Americas at Ecovacs. Thank you for joining us, Scott.
Thanks, Fred.
Give us a little background first off before we talk about what's new here at CES from Ecovacs. Some background on the company.
So, Ecovacs has been in business for many years, building robotic vacuums from a manufacturing standpoint, and we are proud to announce that we have just won the world's #1 robotic vacuum claim on sell out of units from a global perspective. So it's the first time that we've ever been the world's largest. It's brand new. It's a brand new award. We're announcing it here today at CES. We're really excited about that and the future of robotic vacuums and Ecovacs. And we're also here to launch some groundbreaking technology that the market and the consumer has never seen before, that's going to help make it easier for people to clean their house. And that's something that we're passionate about.
And this is called the D-Bot Osmo 960. So give us the details of what this is all about.
Yeah, so this is called IVI, which is AIVI, which is artificial intelligence and visual interpretation. And this is a groundbreaking technology that that Ecovacs has, and we are launching it here today at CES. And the first that we're going to put it in is going to be the Osmo 960. So IVI technology, artificial intelligence and visual interpretation, enables the D-Bot Osmo 960 to simply learn from its daily cleaning tasks and recognize household objects or obstacles that are happening that might be lying on the floor, such as maybe cables for an entertainment center, shoes, kids' socks. I can tell you in my house, I've got kids' shoes and socks, on the floor all the time. And the reason why we developed this technology was we listened to our consumers, and our consumers were telling us that they had to prep their house for vacuuming before they could launch the robot. Okay, they had to kind of go around and pick everything up, right, for the kids. And so we set out on a mission to develop a groundbreaking technology that you don't have to clean your house before you clean. So we kind of call it the no cleaning before cleaning benefit. But this just means that mom or dad, while they're out in their busy lives, they can just launch the robot from the coffee shop, from the car as they're coming home in traffic, and the vacuum will automatically sense the objects that it might get stuck on as it's cleaning the house, and it just moves away and stays away from them. And it really is going to help prepare the home, and the consumer for a much better experience, from a robotic vacuum standpoint.
Now, you've had smart speaker, kind of Alexa-enabled vacuums out before. Is this going to follow in those footsteps, so to speak?
Yeah, it will. And so great question there. Ecovacs has our mantra, our belief in general is that we believe in trying to equip or give the customer as much technology as we can. And we can develop smart home integration with Alexa or Google, or voice integration through the robot. We can do this on every single product that we launch. We don't need to make this a feature that we try and get more money from the customer, right? This is a minimum expectation in today with a smartphone and the user, the intelligent shopper that we have. So our goal is to try and provide the user with as much value, as possible in that way. So yes, to answer your question specifically, all of our robots for 2019 all have smart home integration. And yes, the brand new IV technology on the Osmo 960 will include that smart home functionality with Google and Alexa as both.
What can you tell us about when it will arrive and for about how much?
So it's a good question. I think that I would expect the product to go live early second half of the year. So probably, mid-summertime, late summer, something like that, before the holiday shopping season. And I think that the product is going to be sub $1,000, and you're going to get groundbreaking technology that has never existed before and has never existed at a price point. So current products that are out in the marketplace in that type of price band don't offer anywhere near the same consumer experience, and they don't solve consumer problems like what this is going to do for you.
And as you've said, you have other models out there, and many of them are a lot more affordable too, right?
Yeah, we've got a wide range of robotic vacuums that starts today. Here January at CES at as low as $199, and then we'll move up to as much as $1,000 or sub $1,000.
You're also announcing a product to help people get windows clean. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we have another. So Ecovacs, again, we have a long history of developing intuitive robotic cleaning products, right? So this is where DBOT means floor cleaning, WinBot means window cleaning, and I'll talk about that for you. And then we also are launching the first Atmobot, which is air cleaning robot as well. So first, let me just touch base on the WinBot for you as kind of. So the WinBot, last year here at CES, we won innovation awards for our first WinBot X product, which was a battery model that did not require 110 electrical. We call it cordless. It still has a safety cord, but that's a safety tether in case it were to, run low on a battery while being on a window. We want to protect the user and their house and their floor and their things like that to something were drop and break, right? So we have a suction with a safety tether on it, but the product is cordless from electricity, and it has about an hour runtime. And it's a sub $500 product that allows consumers with the touch of a button to clean their windows inside their home or outside. And frankly, what it allows me to do, I live in an area near the beach, and there's some trees in the area. So there's a lot of salt water, number one, and then there's a lot of just kind of grime from the trees on the outside windows. And it allows me to, with my kids being busy, being dad, I can just put the WinBot X, the window cleaner, on the windows, touch of a button. It cleans the windows for me. I can be off, cleaning the kids' bedrooms or doing some chores for them while the windows are getting cleaned, right? So again, it really comes down to how can we help our consumers save time and improve their daily life by developing intuitive technology.
Terrific. And you mentioned an air cleaner. What's that do?
Yeah, really quickly. So here we're showing an Atmobot today, and this is a air purification robot. It maps out a user's home, so it knows where the furniture is and the walls and the bedrooms and the different rooms in the house. And it has the ability to monitor the air quality in different rooms, and then it can move to the room that's the dirtiest. It can clean that air using HEPA filters 3 levels of power, but it'll clean the air in that room, and then it moves out of that room into another room if it's so needed, or so on and so forth. So let's say it's a kitchen, and something happens, and maybe I'm trying to cook dinner for my kids and I burn something. I can have the Atmobot run right into the kitchen and suck the smoke out of the kitchen for me and clean that air, right? And it does pollens and mold, right? And so it basically cleans a wide range of sensitive allergens that we are all used to in our home, and it rolls around the house and it does it for you automatically, which is great.
And when does that come to market, and price range?
Yeah, so another great question. It's going to come to market again second half of 2019, and we're finalizing the price point right now. That's not quite determined, but we are finalizing that approach, for second half of the year.
And I'm envisioning the D-Bot Osmo 960 finding those socks on the floor and summoning the air cleaner.
I like that, Fred. I like that.
It sounds like a lot of fun. So where do people go for more info?
So number one, Ecovacs.com is our U.S. website, and that's the best place to go for more information. From Ecovacs, we link out to our retail partners on where to buy, and we help people understand the closest place to buy near them. So the best place to go is just to start at Ecovacs.com.
And it's ECOVACS.com. Scott Ledterman, thanks for taking the time with us.
Fred, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C-Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on C-Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love C-Crane.